Don't you like having a bigger table?
I love having a bigger table.
I know, it's really nice.
It really spread out, put stains more places.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Whiskey Wheel Spin. I'm Jackson.
I'm Natalie.
And we're changing it up. You know, the Trek thing wasn't really working. No one really cared about Star Trek. Everyone just talked about Star Wars.
Yeah.
But you might have noticed that we wear a lot of Formula One merch, both of us. If you look, even in the last video we posted, Natalie wore a George Russell shirt. So
I did.
we like our cars, we like our racing, we love our Formula One, and here we are to talk about Formula One and whiskey. And what a better way to do that than with the Alfa Romeo sponsored WhistlePig, PiggyBack.
Former team.
Former
R.I.P.
team. Our wonderful Alfa Romeo.
My baby girl.
We love it. You can still buy this as the steak sponsored WhistlePig, which is bright green and really pops. But yeah, what do you think about our change, babe?
What do I think about this change?
I know. It might be interesting for some people. I mean, Formula One is huge in the United States right now.
That is true. That would be an incredible market to tap into, if I do say so myself.
And this is a pretty cool place to film out here in the shop. Tons of fun things always happening out here. We've got our cars on the lift. We've got Gigi in the background. So we're here to have a good time. Are you ready to review this whiskey?
I'm so ready to review this whiskey. That was a train wreck of a sentence.
Well, I'm glad to hear it, babe. How about we get into it, yeah?
Let's get into it.
All right.
A few moments later.
April Fools! Yeah, probably not much of an April Fools from us, honestly. We're not changing our name. We're still Whiskey Trek. I'm Jackson. That's Natalie. Still repping the Star Trek. Still repping the whiskey. We just thought we would have a little bit of fun, you know.
Did you fall for it?
Probably not.
Put in the comments if you did, though.
If you did and you own up to it, maybe we'll send you a sample, but you gotta be honest.
Gotta be honest.
We'll know if you're lying. Like, if you're one of my friends, we know you're lying. So, like, whatever. But we're still going to review this WhistlePig because we've kind of always wanted to and never really had an excuse.
Yeah.
So what this is WhistlePig. It is their rye, because they have PiggyBack rye and they have PiggyBack bourbon, so it gets kind of confusing. But this is WhistlePig's.
Oh.
I know, now I'm doing it too. This is WhistlePig's rye, PiggyBack rye, finished with lychee and tea barrels. And this is bottled at single barrels, so not batched product. This comes in, and they're all proofed to this, 96.77 proof, 77 being a nod to Valtteri Bottas,
Oh, I love that.
who drove for Alfa Romeo until this season. With that being said, why don't we get into it? I know a lot of people have probably reviewed this already. It is an older release, and as I did say, they are out with the steak logo instead, so that bright green. And it gets some mixed reviews, mainly because it's a little funky.
Oh, yeah.
But what do we think of it? I know what I think of it,
I
so
know
let's
what I
find out.
think of it.
All right, cheers, Natalie. And happy birthday.
Oh my gosh, we are filming this on my birthday.
What a beautiful lady.
Yes, I was not born on April Fool's Day. My
Well, I
mom
was
made
talking
sure.
about Gigi.
Oh, that's so embarrassing. Anyway, you know what? We're gonna do my show. I'll come up with just a Natalie version of Whiskey Trek.
Oh man. Now I get why people think that this is weird, and it's because it kind of is, but in a really good way. The nose is so fruity.
I was gonna say like a peachy sherbet.
Yeah. I'm getting more berry off of it, like a
Really?
raspberry sherbet for me,
Okay.
because it's kind of tart, and it's still got a little
very
bit of
tart.
the darker notes with that, like a darker berry, maybe like a black and raspberry sherbet. Well, the back end on the nose is that tea coming in with a little bit of that herbal tea note, like almost like a black tea.
Yeah.
You want to have a taste?
Yeah. Oh, do we cheers? I don't know.
We already did, but why not a second
I don't
time?
know, a second time.
96.77 proof fits this whiskey really well. The longer it's been open,
Yeah.
I think the more tea I get.
Oh, yeah.
It's more on the back end of the finish now, like this drying black tea note. And then up front through the mid palate, it's still so much of that sherbet berry flavor that you get from that lychee, or however you pronounce it. I've always pronounced it lychee. Lychee. Lychee? I don't know. Anyways.
It's such a different rye taste. I always want like our friends to try it when they come over, and he's always like, I don't know if I would have like beginners try this. This is just too weird. And I'm always like,
It is a little out there. You
it's
can't
so good.
you can't lie. It is really good, but if I wanted to show someone what a rye tasted like, I wouldn't show them this, you know?
True.
But at the same time, if I've got people like some of my friends out there, Josh, for instance, is a great example of someone who knows a good amount and might be looking for something like, you know, what is it like to really get into like finished stuff, you know? And this is a great example of taking a regular rye whiskey that's available on the shelves as PiggyBack and then adding a couple finishes to it. And sure, it largely seems like a marketing gimmick, which I have always loved Alfa Romeo since I was like 10 years old. So I was gonna buy this anyways.
Yeah.
I don't even love WhistlePig that much, but I was always gonna buy it. And I actually really am happy that I did. And I don't like the regular PiggyBack rye.
I know this.
I don't like it. It's not that good. But I like this a lot. 50 bucks, 45 bucks, whatever, around that price range. If you're looking for something that's a little bit different of an experience, more fruit forward, a little bit interesting and different, I think this is worth checking out if you like heavily berried notes on your whiskeys. If you're interested in more of the herbal aspect on a rye, like the finish has that tea note, then I think this is a great way to figure that out. And I'm gonna be honest here, this is probably the perfect time of year to buy this.
Oh my gosh, yes, I agree.
Spring, this works great in the spring. You know, you got all the bright flowers, everything's blooming again, it's all pretty. This goes great with that kind of nice 65, 75 degree day.
In an effort to close down this video, I do want to say one last thing. If you've ever had tropical Skittles, oh, it's not the fanciest note, but if there's a whiskey kindergartner out here.
I agree with that statement, 100%.
Yes.
I totally get it.
Thank you.
I totally get it. Tropical Skittles, 100%. I'm
Yeah.
with you there. I'd recommend picking it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Whiskey Trek, this little, I don't know, prank. It wasn't really a prank. It was just kind of an excuse for us to do something fun, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Please make sure that you share if you like what you see here. Let your friends know that we're around and maybe they can join in on the fun too. Make sure to leave a comment about if you were fooled or not, or maybe you hate this, maybe you love this. Maybe you bought it just because of this review and you want to let us know what you think. We would love to hear it. Make sure to give us a like as well, and we'll see you here next time on Whiskey Trek. Bye, guys. Exactly, babe.
Bye.